This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Hello, General. Yes, General Masom. Bet Power Premier League, Etwaso and Ra with week 19 fixtures. Of course, so and randomly Refikala BECHEM. You enjoy game between BECHEM Chelsea and Asamatics. Not give me FFA, but you have focus on and call Babayara. And of course, across Post Stadium, Gatmancha Derby, Yedikama, and a Chegu, Fefe, so the Babayara Sports Stadium and a game no course between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and BECHEM United. Now, game very, very interesting because from tactical point of view, Kotoko Sisa Omonsa Kakra. So look very closely here. 4-2-3-1, convertible 4-3-3. And a Kotoko edit court game against BECHEM United last time out. But me who this season Kotoko game one, formation about game no general. And so adaptive to the strength of the opposition. Meaning say BECHEM United strength Ryan America in the final third. Isaiah Nyako, Clinton Joju, Emmanuel Avonyo, of course, Hafiz Konkuni, Kotoko were able to, keep those threats. And Osha, let me take you through the formations and sign quickly. Matraso, Lamte, Ewahase in a 4-4-2, and I want Enoch Morrison in a 4-4-2. So left-footed player in Richard, and Enoch, so say left-footed, but Osha positions now, or more ball on the flanks instead of natural wingers. A ball in a traditional 4-4-2, where the Kotoko ball, the central midfielders and a wide. Said a more defender, or met me about best support, and a ball in the final third in Fege Georges and a ball at Stephen Mukwala, our attack. So 4-4-2, you have centrally Sheriff and Richard Boadu Agadas and a holding down the midfield. So 4-4-2, it's quite some weird formation to me because entire from Kotoko for BECHEM United, Isaiah Nyako in midfield here alongside Gabriel Tenlep and Francis Chene, always and always, irrespective of the location. 4-3-3 and BECHEM United. I mean, who said Jerome Bebo. So Zebo was at the bench, and Osha said, "Me catch on." It means say Kotoko ebenya a 4-man attack as against BECHEM United. So a 4-man back, So usually ubenya mienu on fifi ha say in Richard Boadu Agadas. No akwa 4 so in a typical 4-4-2 formation from Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And like I said, BECHEM United sorry, 4-4-3 and I said 4-3-3 and Edema BECHEM United. But this exception, and they say Isaiah Nyako I best support the attacking trio and not LED on but uncharacteristically BECHEM United, the second best defensive line where you league. They kept making some sort of errors now game. So the base of Kotoko a defense, a certain 5-man back line with Richard Boadu sitting just ahead of the defense. So over your back four led by Mo Sharif and then Mo Alasan. Omumi and Mohammed Fonmi and a watch on your full backs, and of course you have Richard Boadu Agadas here. On the lone anchor, Sana Yakano, on the position, and a he makes sure say a tron by a very thick and solid at the game now and then of course in the side Kotoko team kakra each and every day it continues to grow and develop, but one player may highlight the role of Richmond Lamptey, the flexibility and the rotational system of Kotoko and Nra game is showing, and it was so dependent on 2 players. 2 of them Bako Richmond Lamptey and ana otimi a movie kwase on okosoro. The other one Enoch Morrison, of course supported by Georges Infege. Now when you Mukwala or the final third. So from here, who said Enoch Morrison as a abba box now at this point, where is Georges Infege? Onuna provide the ball, and then there's Mukwala, there's Richmond Lamptey. So every single attack. Every single attacking move they have about 4 players here, leaving 2 in the middle in Richard Boadu Agadas and Sharif Mohammed. And then Kotoko. Now look at how I started build up, switch the ball out wide into the channels and about finish here. And missing the goalpost by a whisker. This is the development and evolution of Richard Boadu and I said Richmond Lamptey for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But BECHEM United mistakes are no more back line. It never felt like a defense so astute during the course of the season. I'm going to make little errors. I'm going to give you a little spaces around your own defensive base. You are playing against Kotoko, and in a day, a fan fest, the confidence will always be there. And Ujai little spaces around a box. Even though more conceded some 13 goals out of the 19 games in Ayabono, but trust me, some of the errors are creepy in the game. I think BECHEM United would have to work on that. This is an away game, and you don't open up to that margin. My chance. Now from here, I'll be talking about Enoch Morris in the game. A left-footed central midfielder. No monta no so bebre, but the game the ball hold up, the close control. How I'll trust about driving ball with that energetic move. I think say the game over each and every day over. But from here, or to me, stay in the outer channel or centrally one of the channels. Now at this point, this is in a position. Kotoko is edging very closer into the final third, but keep your focus on Enoch Morrison, the movement, and how he assesses certain balls around the box. But Ojiboni, we are how we inverted back to the left in the now look at that save from Aruna Aziz from BECHEM United. He had to parry that ball off. Had it not been that shot would have been the first goal for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So na Kotoko 4-2-3-1. Obayere player a friend said Mukwala. Uyi ni free chain unya obi abiem. But at this point, the emergence of Enoch Morrison. Now here, he has the ball in aerial, and he has kept his focus solely on the ball. Now at this point, it's one-on-one situations, and space in there. What I say no, but say now one tries to obey stay very aggressive on him, obey you free and or yeah similar thing. He lost the ball quickly, won the ball back in about a minute or so, about seconds, and obey box on one. But the key element about his game, how or outer channel or inverted. So I will take you to week 16 against Accra Lions, Babaya Sports Stadium. This was another one-on-one situation. Said against BECHEM United a short while ago. That is Enoch Morrison. He's becoming a very important piece of Kotoko attack, and a banner one-on-one, even with the support of this guy. Enoch Morrison made sure say Andrew Sowusu from that distance ebe feel the power from his boots. But who go for Adrian Kosi BECHEM goal, so men for Adrian see Accra Lions. It was brought back in a flashback just to remind you, saying the game each and every day it continues to develop. One-on-one, he's making sure say that close control to take you out with ease. So let's go back to BECHEM. Kotoko defense, that kind of combination. Mo Alasan are very confident on the ball. Mo Sharif are very confident on the ball. Now, watch something here. This is Mo Sharif. Now, he's the only player offensing Nipa 2. That is 2 against 1 overload. Eban is saying now one close control as a defender, with confidence to move the ball out and oppress resistance. Because pressure also, but Mo is making sure that he's driving in between the two players. Now, a connected ball, in about 50-meter distance pass. This is good. Now there's a possession security because when you're confident at the ball, now that is where Enoch Morrison pops up in the central channel. And so why I'm getting careful. This is the outer channel, and this is the central channel. Now the central channel falls between the central half spaces between the left back and then the center back. But Enoch Morrison position, nobody caters for that. And at this point, he connected to a pass from Georges Mfege, and it was at the back of the net. And Aruna Aziz ebechebo free. So for Waysako back to Accra Lions, look at how he inverted. Consider the two patterns, and they know how the game develop. The players, and look at that relief from Dan Lad after Sabo a tornado. It's very uncharacteristic from BECHEM United. Over conceded goals. Nobody catered for the movement, let alone say the position. Now at this point, 4 defenders way Ubabusa one question say Omejuma and they say general 4 now what I say. But what are they doing? Who is catering for Enoch Morrison in the movement? But he's here in the central channel. And at this point, it becomes very, very dangerous. Now with him on the pitch, Kotoko expected goals at the end of the 90th minute is increasing to 1.6. It means that so pitch no so bar. Oh, expected Kotoko 1 goal da ho. Omo de kakra kan ho a omenya 2 goals per 90 minutes. Especially at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. So Enoch Morrison kakra. Apart from Mukwala being very important in the final third, this guy is really doing his job. For BECHEM and then Clinton Duodu, they came for nothing. Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Attacking a bit jittery, a bit disconnected. loss of control. Who was the real leader? Was it down to Hafiz Konkoni? Was it down to just the speed of Isaiah Nyako or the tricks of Clinton Duodu? None of it worked effectively. And at the end of the day, you have about 4 attackers here. But I'll be asking one question. Say, Danlad, ni pie we so one channel so going forward because I forgo ama but you have how many red jerseys can you find around the defensive zone? So why would you exit your goal area? But these are the situations. Sometimes a goal now, we don't talk about it. So watch here. There's a defender telling him to get back. Mo Sharif is telling Danlad to get back. But Danlad went ahead, won the ball. But I'm telling you that movement has to be worked on because Medical can Danlad movement and once. But I'm for Guamanti. Let's move quickly. So BECHEM attack, answer and show real power or threat. But they kept probing and Kotoko defense, stood very astute. And I'm making sure say, at the end of the day, and look at that error from BECHEM United between Akinful and then his goalkeeper, Aruna Aziz. These are situations are quite weak game as some working on because you can concede from this such blender. The ball was kicked from some 70 meters away into your own goal area. That miscommunication really and the heavy touch from the goalkeeper made sure that Georges Infege will have access to the ball first. But very, very fortunately, Kotoko ate me a defender ball. No. Now, right after this, I'll be inviting Referee Kala to join me. Now, Oshahawa and Yamana Etia, now do the technical no. And I need here Referee Kala. So, Ref, thanks for having you. And brekum me who say what bread, but Jumano de Kessben a tier for Susu. And you might be brace your game, but let's go back to the BECHEM game and discuss a few things in free on Ref. Your opinion is always important. So, from here, we say Isaiah Nyako Richard Boadu Agadas and an air box, but there's a bit of distance. And I say Isaiah air trip on one Casano. From what I see, I don't know, say no answer na obi ehu dia. And na auto box simulating say your kuna wiya and Nunu was the ref. It wasn't Nunu. Nunu was in Accra. Clement was following closely, and he had it spot on. And so also should be. I'll be showing you from here. It's so clear. Say there wasn't even a connection between the two players.
Yeah, Newton. Yeah, my referee instructions about all these things. Say player assimilated then
Also dadawa.
That's it. And if you look at this, the player himself shaped himself.
Yes.
It's a player can one day BBC. I tell you, but so that the whole referee say BBC ness. So in the end, where Clement was, I think he was a bit far, But that don't mean say those who incident, any question command card, at least a send command card.
Okay.
For the whole public to see, say this player wanted to deceive the referee.
Okay.
So in the end, no command card. I think say
correct. Great from ref. So I think ref the chair Isaiah boxing and Richard Boadu proving his innocence, and of course, now moving on.